Hi, good morning, it's Patty. I'm gonna make sauce today. Gravy. Italian gravy sauce. Anyhow, I thought, what the heck, while I'm at it, I'm making a big pot of it. So I'm gonna make eggplant parmesan, then I'm gonna make lasagna sometime during the week. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you how I do it. Okay, I got olive oil. Pretty good amount. I'm using extra virgin olive oil in there. And then I'm going to chop up a big large onion, maybe two, probably two. Probably one large, one medium. For the sauce, I already got my sausages browned. Quite a bit, I just used the whole package. Probably won't use that, and then I'll be making meatballs. But I'll show you that. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, well, I got the onion in there. I'm going to brown that lightly. I didn't have enough fresh garlic, so I mean, I chopped up what I have, but obviously I'm going to use some garlic powder, no big deal. I'm going to put some bay leaves in there, some black pepper, Italian seasoning, and salt. Oh, you know what else I'm going to put in there? While the onions are brown, I put in a little bit of crushed red pepper. Let's go ahead and do that. And no, I don't measure anything, I just go by sight. You know, you're not going to put this much red pepper when you're making a little thing of it. Pepper. Salt. I always use sea salt. Never use regular salt anymore. This is good for you, so you should be using it too. I'll probably add more of that. And bay leaves. Don't get little pieces because you don't want anyone biting into them. These are junky. I'm gonna put in 1, 2, about 3. That's normally, you would just put in 2 usually in a pot. What I'm going to use today is red pack plum tomatoes. I'm just going to put them in there, and then I'm going to use my stick mixer. You could just use a blender to blend up your tomatoes and put them in there once your onions are brown. And then once your onions are brown, usually throw in your fresh garlic, because you do not want them to brown very much, just lightly. Whoops, I'm steaming up here. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I just threw in, whoops, you're not going to be able to see, but I just threw in my garlic. You would use about 4 cloves of fresh garlic, or just use some garlic powder. Let that brown just a little bit. In the meantime, I opened up a can of tomato paste. Because this is kind of watery. It doesn't really thicken up that well when you use a fresh tomato, so it all depends how you like it. If you're going to cook a fast sauce, you don't need to use this at all. You know, marinara. You're just going to cook that just for about half an hour. This is going to cook all day. So I'm going to put in 1 can of tomato paste. What I did was I opened up both ends. Okay. Now, because it makes it easier just to get it out. Take off one end. And I'm just going to flop it in there. Oop. And if you're going to use tomato paste, you want to cook it. Okay, so just let that cook for about 5 minutes, not even. And then I'm going to dump, I'm using 6 cans of tomatoes in, and then I'm going to blend it with my hand blender. Otherwise, you would just put that in your blender first, then throw it in. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm going to try and do this fast. Okay, it's pretty much just melted. That's all you really want to do. Just melt it off. Okay, so now I'm gonna dump. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of extra juice. I'm gonna get that out. I make a mess when I cook. I love cooking. Alright. Whoopsie. Now, if you use canned tomato puree, that's fine too. Just make sure you get all your... If you're using the tomato puree, I use like... Say you're using 3 cans of tomato puree, I would use like half a can of water, and I would get all the juice out of all the cans. If that's the way you want to do it. If you don't want to chop up your own tomatoes, this way is fresher when they're whole tomatoes like this. To me it's fresher. Oh yeah, we're going to put extra basil in here, of course, too. Okay, then I got my handy dandy mixer. And I'm just going to chop up all my tomatoes. Put it on high. Okay, I'll be back, then I'll be in the garlic and more spices, obviously. I just like to look and see. I have to be able to see the spices, then I know it's good. And then I'll be throwing my sausage in. And then, I'll show you how I make meatballs, I guess. Alrighty, be back. Oh, okay, I got it all blended up. Now, I'm going to actually let this come to a little boil. So, you know, you definitely want to heat it up first. Yeah, I lost my handle. It's my pot. Anyway, it's all blended. I can barely see spices, so now I'm going to add my, oh, I forgot to tell you. Just to be safe, whoops, that's flour. I'm going to add some, sugar. Because you never know, your tomatoes could be bitter, whatever. Just, for this big pot, I want to use 2 tablespoons, okay? No big deal. I don't like a sweet sauce. Some people do though, so okay, that's that. Let's see, I'm gonna add basil. That's how we roll. I like basil. Okay. I'm gonna add my garlic powder. Remember we added the spices before. And now I had fresh garlic, but I didn't have enough. So it's completely fine just to use this. You could even use onion powder. You know, it's just so easy to make sauce. I mean, you know, there's no science to it. That's it. I never measure anything. And, see, now I could see the spices throughout, and that's what I like. Okay, I'm going to heat this up, let that come to a little boil. Then it's going to go on low and cook for the rest of the day. And it's like 10 o'clock now, so... Okay, then in the meantime, once this comes to a boil, I'll throw the sausages in. Not all of them. Oh, maybe. Nah, I'm going to stick some in the freezer. For next time. There's way too many sausages. Got 2 pans of them. I figure I might as well just cook up the whole pan. I hate freezing and defrosting, so I'd rather cook and then freeze. Ready for next time. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna let this come to a boil. Put in my sausages. Put it on low. Make sure you stir like every hour, whatever. If you're gonna cook a fast sauce, it's okay. You know, it doesn't matter. I like to cook it all day because I like all the flavors of the meats and everything. Actually, you put some pork chops, fry up some pork chops in some olive oil, no breadcrumbs, and you put them in there, make sure they have the bones, or a pork neck, or anything like that, and put that in here. Oh my god, it's so good. So yeah, definitely if you want to cook your sauce all day, throw some pork in there along with your sausage and meatballs, and yum yum. Okay, it's really easy, people, to make sauce. That's it, right there. Right, bye. I'll show you how to make meatballs, maybe. Bye.